So, hey guys, you've probably read the title, so let's get in with it. BW, the background is just me doing an obby. My mom made sure I did my hair good that morning, and she picked out an outfit for me the day before. That outfit, that a white shirt with a light beige cardigan and an orangish brown pants. But once we got to the school, my mom was struggling to find a parking spot, and she saw a nearby teacher and asked her where to park. But I don't know or even remember what she said, and we just parked in the same spot. And then we walked inside the main office, and this lady gave me a folder with nothing but a paper that had my schedule. And then my mom left and I sat down on a couch that was there and waited for like 5 minutes. Then the principal came and shook my hand and introduced herself. Then she made this counselor show me how to get to class. And she made we walk in the room, and everyone stared at me. Then she said,
"Hello class, this is our new student. My name, please be nice to her."
And then she left. And my teacher made me sit in this group of 4 people. But there was one empty desk, which was going to be my desk. This is how it looked. The uncolored ones are the other people, and the green is where I sat. And my first class was called WEN. I didn't know what it mean, but it's like intervention. And I couldn't do anything because in that class, they mostly use Chromebooks, and I didn't get one yet. So my teacher gave me a coloring packet that I forgotten and haven't finished till this day. And the class after that was math, but I don't remember and don't think anything important happened. And after that was Ella, and nothing was important but the fact they were working on an essay, so I didn't know what they were talking about because it was an essay about a woman researching about a rainforest. And after Ella was specials. I'm too lazy to explain specials. If you don't know, I know it because both of my schools before this one also did it, but if you really want to know, then Google it or ask someone. And in this school, it changes each day, unlike both of my schools before it, changing each week. But that day, I had Gym Parisi. And this is where I spilled the tea. So, as I'm waiting in line to get inside the gym, there is these 3 girls. She introduces herself and her friends. I'll only put her name because her friends aren't important is this story.
"Hi, I am Brittany. What's your name?"
Oh, I'm my name.
"Okay, where are you from?"
I'm from, Cambodia.
"That sounds cool. Want to be friends?"
Of course my stupid self had to say yes. And we finally got to get inside the gym, which looked like any other gym I've seen. By the way, we have 2 gym teachers, a girl teacher for one side of the gym, and a male teacher for the other side, and I have the girl teacher. They said that we have to get into groups of 2-6 people, and that Brittany girl asked for me to join hers, and of course I did. And then the teacher said that we can do anything with our group, but it has to do with a basketball. By the way, there is like 5 basketball hoops in the gym. I don't know why. They need too many, but okay. And Brittany and her friends were just taking turns throwing the ball into the hoop. But I barely went because I didn't want to go. And then this girl with a mask comes. Let's just call her B since it's her first initial. And she asks me if I want to come with her group to play catch. Brittany hears her and says,
"No, it's against the rules. She can't change groups."
"Since when was that even a rule?" B says.
Then a bunch of arguing that I can't remember, but then Brittany walks away for a second and I talk to B and say how she's very annoying, and then, right on cue, Brittany comes firm behind me and asks me if I want to stay with her or go with B, and I just say, I don't know because I don't want to make either of them mad. And then she moves me to them and says,
"Oh my gosh, just go with them."
And then this guy tells me how she's very annoying, will manipulate me into being friends with her, and how she steals people's boyfriends. Then I play catch with them for a little bit, and I don't remember how, but then I was with Brittany again and she asked me to go into the bathroom with her to talk. Privately I said yes, OFC, that's how stupid I am. And then she goes up to one of the teachers and says,
"Hey, mister, my name needs to go to the bathroom, but she doesn't know where it is. Can I bring her?"
"It's right outside the door to the left, but yay." "Sure," he says.
Then we go into the bathroom, and she says,
"You know that guy who said not to trust me? Well, don't trust him. He's a troublemaker and only wants attention. And when there's a new student like you, I try to be friends with them before everyone else gets to them."
Okay.
Okay, I'll go now. Bye.
Okay, I just need to use the bathroom since we are in it. I'll be with you in a second. I did use the bathroom, but when I came back, gym ended and we lined up to leave. After that was science. I don't remember what happened and I don't think anything important happened either. Last was social studies, it's just history class, and not a lot happened, but I made a new best friend and she also reads Percy Jackson. Like me during that time I was new and was only on the first book and she lets me borrow her books. I return them when I'm done reading, I swear. And then school ends, but most people leave by bus. But that time I left by parent pickup. But like a month later, my grandma forgot what time school ended and picked me up really late. So now she brings me to school, but I get home by bus. And I forgot to mention, Ella stands for English, Learning Arts, and after Ella is recess, then lunch, then specials. And that's about it. Wait, I'll show a picture of my schedule. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Have a good rest of your day.